Hey guys, Peter here to do an EP review. Today I'm here to tell you about the latest from Fuming Beyond the Tomb, out November 20th on Nuclear Blast. This EP has 3 tracks, 13 minutes in length. Now this band released a full-length album back in 2019 called The Grand Descent. These guys are from New England, they're a death metal band, and they just announced that they signed with Nuclear Blast. So to me, this EP is more of a celebration than it is a continuation. And I like this idea. You're going to reach a whole new group of fans because of signing with a major label. Why not put out some new music with that press release to allow that fan base to start to grow almost immediately and not make them wait for a full-length album that's coming down the road. Now let's get into these 3 tracks, and starting off with Beyond the Tomb, the opening track on the EP. I love the opening because it has a built-in intro. This song has a very smooth intro as it gets started, so it's the perfect way to get this release underway. But then once the aggression comes out, it comes out both musically and vocally. This song has a lot of strength, and it has a lot of strength in how those two elements merge together. Having said that, this is not a song that's just heavy for heavy sakes. There's a lot of melody built into the track, which allows the song to be very dynamic. There's a lot of changes as far as the vocal approach is concerned, which adds to the whole dynamic mechanisms of the track. This is a track that is always changing direction ever so slightly. It's not abrupt. Those changes are not very abrupt, but it's changing, so it's keeping you on your toes. It's giving you different looks musically and vocally as you progress through the song. Like I said, making it very dynamic. The solo is really interesting because it captures the essence of the track. It takes from the heavier side and also takes it from the melodic side. It merges those two worlds together, and that's exactly what you're gonna get from the solo. Then the song closes off with this feedback that's really interesting, because that feedback then starts to become the intro to Master of Extremity, which is the next song. And the next song is very heavy, not as dynamic as Beyond the Tomb. I felt there was more, it had more of a one-directional approach. It was straightforward, grinding out, dragging you out style death metal track. There's not a lot of changes happening to it. It moves slow and slower. That's the feeling that you get when you listen to this track. It has a little bit of an entombed vibe in it, not just in how it's constructed, not just in how it's delivered, but the guitar sound itself. It has this real grimy feel to it that just grinds you. It just transforms you into a pulp as you move through the track. So I love that sound, I love that approach, I love that style of death metal that just feels so methodic, and the way it's coming across both musically and vocally, it makes the song even heavier. Then the last track on this EP is Road to Odessa. This is the shortest track, and it's an interesting closing track because it almost feels like an outro. It almost feels like the end of Master of Extremity, because a lot of the same elements that you got in Master of Extremity moved on into Road to Odessa, and then the shortness of the track and how it's constructed and how it's delivered really makes it feel like an outro. It has that sense of finality, it has that sense of coming to an end. It's still a grimy and a grinding style track. The guitar sound hasn't changed at all from Master Extremity to this one. It still has that methodic, slow burning approach, and then it closes off the EP in that fashion. I really like how they put these 3 songs together. All 3 songs have something different to offer. All 3 songs give you a glimpse into what this band can do as far as track construction, as far as the construction of an overall release, and also the dynamic mechanisms that they have within their sound. So if they're trying to reach a new audience and creating a placeholder until the full-length album comes out, this EP is perfect. Once again, let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below. I'll be reading those and getting back to you. Take care, guys.